Okay, everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. This is part 2 of showing you how I started a business with $0 and made $1,100 in the first month. So we are showing you how to start a KDP business or Kindle publishing or Amazon publishing account. Uh, this is the second part of this video. If you have not seen the first part, make sure you go back to see that so you can be abreast on where we're starting off. And if you want more of this content, please subscribe to the channel and you will get the notification bell, and take time to like this video. Now, what you will have to do is make sure you fill out this information, because we have created a Kindle Direct publishing account. So this is going to be just the information is self-explanatory. Before you can upload these books, like I'm going to show you, you have to complete this information, such as your account information. Also, you have to put in your routing number so you can get paid, your bank account information so you can get paid. They do pay you on your royalties. Initially, it takes every 3 months. So if you start today, you'll get paid for your sales 3 months of payment prior to that date. So keep that in mind. You want to make sure you fill out this information properly with your name, your real account information, because you do not want your account to be locked. So you want to get your money. There's nothing worse than an account that's locked. That never happened to me, but this is going to walk you through everything on how to upload. And what I'm going to focus on is a ebook, a Kindle book. This option is for paperback. So you have the two options, but right now I'm going to show you how to do an ebook, because it's pretty simple. So when you click here, you're going to go to Kindle ebook details, and you're going to simply choose your language, which if you're listening to me right now, most likely would be English. You're going to add here the book title. So you want to add a book title of yours that you're using. So let's just say I'm going to use my Stop Collections and book title. So if your book, if you have a subtitle for your book, you can put this here. It is optional. Next, it's the series department. Now, this is if for writers or people who are going to have a series of books, almost like, like a trilogy book. But if this is your first time, you don't have a series right now, or if you're going to make it to a series, you'll, simply add one here, because this will be your first book. Also, new edition, if you have a previous book number for a number edition, you can add it there. Author, of course, this will be your author name here. And this section is for contributors. So if you had anybody that helped you add the book, or you want to highlight certain people, you can add this in here. So you want to make sure that you give credit to who you want, illustrators, other contributors, and you can go here and select. Also, this is the description. This is very important on the description of your book, because this is going to help readers understand what the book is about. So Amazon, it is a large platform, so you want to be descriptive as possible. If you are a self-published writer, or if you had information where you have accolades or accreditations, you might want to include it in here. If you have had other books that was published and was bestsellers, and you could put that in. best. And you want to put selling book. And I'm just putting information here so we can continue on. Book. Just credit. So, and collections. Just put here as a description. Okay. Now, what you want to continue on here is with publishing rights. I own the rights and I hold the necessary publishing rights. Most likely you will be clicking here on that you own the rights. But if this book has been published somewhere else, select this option if you are published a public domain book. Keep in mind that the duration of the copy varies between countries and regions. So if your book is in the public domain in one of the countries/regions, but not the other, you must identify your territory rights accordingly. So if that is you, you might want to click here to find more that information. But most likely, if you are just starting off, you will own your own rights to your material. This will be your book that you're creating. Now, this part is very important. This is keywords. We might make a video later on how to be more exact, but you want to go and find out and do some research. You can go on Amazon on keywords that's related to your book, so that describe your book, you know. So credit for me might be repair, increase credit in 30 days, let's say. And other keywords that you can find that people are and this is boost credit fast. So certain keywords are generally looking for, especially in your category. So for mines with collections, it will be in a credit category. So you will want to put those keywords there. It is very important. Also, coming down here, we're going to go to category. You want to make sure you set your category so it can be found. Fiction, juvenile, whatever type of book that you're creating, you want to add it here, educational, and you can say, I can say educational, and we might go with general. Going down, and you want to find, say, finance. Let's see, behavior. And you want to click as many that apply to the book that you are putting out as close as possible. Also, if you are writing a children's book, or especially, you want to put the age range here. But you want to be in a certain category. If parents are looking for a certain age range, you want to make sure that you are selecting. It will help your sales, baby, and you can see baby books for maximum, the age. Also, you can put from what age group, a whole range that allows you. And these sections are optional, especially for those who are doing children's books, illustration books for children. This in the long term, if you don't set this, might affect your book sales. Also, here's pre-order. if you are author where you want people to be able to pre-order the book at a certain date that you're going to have a release date, you can mark this or roll out for a book and allow people to pay for books before it come out. But I am ready to release my book now. You want to release your book now. Remember, in order for your book to be released, you want to finish creating your account with your detailed information. So we'll save and continue. And then you can go to the next category. Well, it's saying for us to fix, let's see the highlighted. Oh, Arthur, I missed that. So we'll just put Sherry Beckley. There we go. Fix the highlighted areas. Give me 1 second, you guys. Let's go through it. See what it does not like. So give me 1 second. Here is the information that we have first. We'll put last name B. And we put the author information in, and we go on the bottom. We can save and continue. So you want to go to the next part, and this is your book contents. So you want to make sure you read about the digital management rights, but usually when I am uploading, it's no for this. But if you need to look into more details about your rights, you need to read that, and that's going to be for those that are more knowledgeable or have been into the industry of writing books for a while. Now, for uploading your ebook manuscript, this is important because you want to make sure your formatting is right and correctly. What you can do, you can use Odesk, Fiverr, and you can have people to format your book for you. And that's usually the step that I take for formatting. And what I already have is books on file. And I am going to quickly pick a book that I already have published that I know is ready to upload. Here we are, and this should be my edited version of my book. Okay, and we're going to open that, and we're going to upload the manuscript. So it is successfully uploaded, and we're going to go to the next step, which will be to have a book cover. Now, you can use to make your own book cover, or you can do, or what you can do is use Cover Creator. So you don't have to have a book cover. Me, myself, personally, I have a book cover that I use myself. I have someone to create my book covers, and Illustrator on Fiverr to actually produce my book covers. But we will quickly go to my book cover. All right. And I'm going to upload one of my thumbnails that I already have as a book cover. and we're gonna go to one of my thumbnails that I already have. Oh jeez, it's taking a while to get the book cover I'm looking for. Oh, no wonder. And well, let's see if we use, for an example, I am just going to simply take this old book cover that I have and upload it with my manuscript, since it should be formatted. Okay. Now, what you want to do next is launch Previewer, where you're able to preview to see the layout of the book and save. This might take several minutes, you guys. So keep that in mind. You have to be patient with the process, and this can take a number of minutes. Let's put it like that. It depends on the size of your book, and it will begin to convert your formatting for your ebook. Now that your book is saved, you want to go to this section here. This is the ISBN number, and this is optional. You do not need this. This section is for people that are currently, who have a publishing company and want to enter this information in, and now you can continue and save. And now you're going to go to the next part, and this is pricing. You guys, this is very important. On your pricing, this is where you're going to make money. So once you are pricing, you want to maximize. I personally, this is individual for everyone, but to maximize my royalties and how I did get as much money as I had, I enrolled in KDP Select. So with this is allowed for those who are paying for memberships, that anytime that they read a page of your book, when they are part of the subscription plan, you can get paid without them purchasing your book. So you generally, this is where a large amount of my money came from, me personally, not just sales alone. So this is individual for depending on the content that you're putting out, what you choose to do. But it is important that you want to optimize your income as much as possible. So that is one of the options that I did choose. Now, after you chose whether or not the KDP selection, you want to choose territories. Generally, I use all territories. So people do select individual territories, but I personally just choose all territories. So worldwide rights for my book. Now, this is a really important section that you guys need to understand. This is about royalties and pricing. Now, you're going to get paid for the sales of your book, and you want to decide on how much you want to charge for your book. This is the breakdown. So here are the pricing uh, options below on how much you want to select with your royalties. Another great option on the type of book that you have, you can view here this KDP pricing support, and you can view how much is the pricing in for books in your genre, the earnings for the type of book. So this breaks down your royalty plan and what you would like to price your book for. And this will give, especially first time authors, a historical base, and who knows better than Amazon, and it will show you which plan and pricing is the average for that type of book. So would you like to use this listed price in a 70 royalty plan? And I'm going to just go with yes, because this is doing the work simply for you. And it is very important that your pricing is correct, you guys, for the sales. So this says for me to be in the 70%, I have to upsell the price. And this is the price range, and that's your royalty base there to the side. You will see here, you go with the 35%, it'll let you know what your royalties will be. If you don't like the number on the royalty for each sale, you can increase this price. And it'll just your royalty depending on how much you are selling the book for. And here's what your price will be at 70%, and this is 35%. Now, as you go down, you would have this option on allowing Kindle to lend out your book, and the duration of 14 days. Later on, we'll talk about certain promotions. Another important part, you have to make sure, once again, to fill out your account information, or you will not be able to publish this book. But if you have filled out this information, understand it can take up to 72 hours for your book to publish, and you will receive an email. Generally, mine's published within a couple of hours and is live and ready to go, and you can start making money. So hopefully this tutorial opened your mind about the idea of how you can make money while you're sleeping. You can keep your full-time job and start a part-time online business. We will be coming out, me and my daughter, with more content. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and like the video. Thank you for watching.